Hey, welcome back. So it is day 2 of getting the 68 all taken apart, getting the sheet metal cleaned out, cut out to fit on the 2007 Charger. If you missed all of this, where we cut all this stuff out, go check that out. That's in a previous video. I got everything done on Amy Lee this morning that I needed to get done, so I got her back on the ground. I got the back of this car jacked up, the back of the 68 jacked up, got jack stands under it, got the tires off. Make it a little bit easier to get those wheel wells out. First thing I want to do though is I want to finish up this front end. I want to take this front windshield out. It's not held in by very much, just silicone. You can actually push on the corners and almost push the window out. I'll show you what I mean by that. So they literally just have silicone in it, and if you just push on it a little bit. So yeah, it's not in there by very much, so that shouldn't take that long. I just need to figure out where I'm going to put it when I get it out. I keep saying I need to clean this garage out and get rid of some things, and I just haven't had the time to do that yet. But I'll have to be doing that soon because I'm not having much of a choice here lately. But we're going to get this front window out, then we're going to move to the back and get everything done that we need to get done back there. All I'm going to do is just take a razor blade and just go around this edge and just kind of loosen up the silicone that is still holding it. Should just lift right out, hopefully in one piece, because I really don't want to have glass all over the place. And then hopefully in the next episode, after I get everything cleaned out, I'd actually like to get this Charger off the frame and get this frame rolled outside. And that'll free up a little bit of room. Not a lot, but at this point, every little bit helps. And I know I'm not the best at doing these videos. I do not spend a whole lot of time editing. That is not what I do as a profession, so I'm not going to spend a ton of time doing that. Same with just doing the videos in general. I mean, the whole point is being able to see what I'm doing as I'm doing it and seeing the progress as we go. I'm not worried about it being perfect. I know I say things that are, like, I don't know, maybe not right, but like more incorrect. Like I was calling the cold air intake. It's actually the fresh air intake if you want to get technical, but I know what I mean. And if you're a car guy, you know what I mean. So I don't feel the need to get overly specific. And if you want me to, I can start. I mean, I can start being a little bit more accurate in my speakings, I guess. I'm just not terribly concerned about it. I said I know these videos aren't professional. People have, video editors, camera people, and people to do this stuff professionally, but that's not me. That's not what I'm going for. I'm a car guy. I work on cars, so that is what you're going to see. Well, it should almost just lift right out of here at this point. Oh, come on, one piece. Oh, I better put my glasses on just in case something shatters. I need to get glass in my eye. Feels like this bottom is going to be the one that's held in the most, because this top and this side's completely free. so it's just the bottom at this point. I don't know. Oh, they got silicone all on the inside of that too, so yeah, it's on the inside. I might have to get a longer blade and go along the inside of this. Let me do that real quick. Or not, because it's locked up in the trunk of her. Okay, so I don't know where my long razor blade is. It is amongst this mess somewhere. Yeah, I'll find it as I clean. Maybe I can do it with this one. Oh, there it is. I'm just going to cut across the inside along the bottom, see if I can get this to just pop out. See it there. Oh yeah, just like that. Let me get that other side done. Alright, this thing should just pop out now. There we go. Where to put it? Yeah, throw it in that corner with all those scrap pieces. Well, that was easy enough, so I guess now I'm going to move everything to the back and start cutting out the wheel wells, get the bumper off. I'm going to leave the back window in for now. It's in one piece, and I'd like it to stay that way. So I'll get you set up back there, and we'll get going at that. Alright, so there's not one single place that I can put this camera that's going to be able to get a good view of all this, so I'm going to have to move it around. But first thing I want to do is I want to remove this fuel cap. And I was looking at it, and they have, I don't know if you can see them, they have these funny screws. And I know I don't have a bit for that, so I'm going to see if I can find something and make it work. Oh, where are you going? I don't even know what kind of screws these things are called. But fortunately, they're just little screws, and they're just going through sheet metal, so they're easy enough to get out. And since I got you here and you're watching this video, I can ask you a question. Do you prefer whenever I do like the time lapsed, or do you want me to go like standard speed, like real time speed, or you just want me to skip a part to the finished product unless I have something utterly important to point out? What do you guys prefer watching? I try and keep these videos relatively on the short side because I know some people, they have a really short attention span, like myself. I mean, unless it's something super interesting, I have a hard time keeping focus. So I think the shorter the better whenever it comes to just cutting parts out. It's not like I can really talk or explain what I'm doing when I'm running the cutoff or the Sawzall, because you can't hear me. So what do you guys prefer? Fortunately, these are coming out easy enough. I don't know if I'm going to reuse these screws or use something a little bit more common. Like, again, obviously it's not going to be a restoration where I'm worried about originality because, I'm putting on an all-wheel drive Charger chassis. So I might just use some self-tappers or something just to put this back on when it comes down to it. Oh, I figures there's, well, maybe. I was going to say there's always that one. But it's coming slowly. I think once I get a couple turns on it, it'll free up, it'll be alright. Hopefully. I've never even actually seen this kind of screw before. I don't even know what it would be called. Oh yeah, it's coming out. I guess when you hear the filler neck fall, it's out. It's leaning down. And it can't be held on by much more at this point. Come on, almost there. This morning I was waiting for it to warm up a little bit before it came out. Now it just seems like it's starting to get really warm all of a sudden. Gotta love this weather around here. Heater in the morning, AC on the way home. I'm gonna hold on to this filler cap because I'd like to reuse it if possible. Alright, let's get you set up to the next spot. Alright, next thing we're going to do is get this bumper off. Felt like one of the people in those bad Chinese commercials for tools trying to take that off when they're using like the pliers to take off a Phillips head screw or something, and it won't come off. And it's not coming off because you don't have the right tool dummy, but fortunately those came out easy enough where I was able to use the wrong tool for the job. Fortunately, these aren't rusted on terribly bad. As long as this bumper doesn't fall on my foot when it comes off, that'd be great. assuming these are the bumper bolts, because it's not like there's any frame for bumper brackets to go to, and these are the only large bolts there are, so I'm just assuming at this point that these are the right ones. Although, I don't know. That just doesn't quite go on the way I feel it should. Some of it might have to do with the cheaper tool set, but I don't know. It seems like that one fits on there awful tight. I can't get it to go on all the way, and I really don't want to slip off. Something started spinning. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Like, there's carriage bolts on the outside. I don't know if there's anything I can get to on the underside of that or not, because everything's so bent and mangled. I may end up cutting that one off. Now, let me get the other side and do it. See if I have any more issues with them coming loose like that. Probably should have sprayed some penetrating spray on these last night before I quit. Let them soak. Oh, don't be getting tight on me now. Hold back, this car is just shaking because there's absolutely no support keeping this from moving. Oh, it's a very, well, maybe not. Maybe I'll be able to do that with that one. Kind of like a bumper bolt has its square head underneath it. I think these are kind of the same way. But I can pull it and get it to kind of lock in there. Or I can turn the wrench. Just like that. And that's all it is. I think it's just a square head keeping that from rotating. Alright, one more, and then I'll have to get back to that. Alright, see if I can pull this one out and see if I can get the lock back in so I can finish getting it out. Maybe. Nope. I'm gonna get a cut off for that one. Alright, that should be it for the bumper. Alright, now I gotta find somewhere to set you up to get a good look at the inside. I'll see what I can do. Well, I guess that's about as good a spot as any. I have decided I am going to take and cut this out. It's just not going to work with the other one. It has the whole support behind the seat where the seats fold up, they latch along the back. I do want to see if I can use that in this car. I was able to make it work in the Coronet, because I got 2012 Challenger seats in that, and the back seats fold down, latch, do all that, but if they don't work on this, that's alright.
Excuse me, sir. You're being a little loud out here.
Am I?
Oh, your video?
Yeah. That's alright, I just got done cutting all this stuff out.
Did you get all home?
I got the wheel wells all cut out, got the bumper off, got the windshield out. Trying to lighten things up as much as I can. Okay. Wait, you don't need to be over there.
Thought you were gonna make more space in here.
I'm working on it. I'm working on getting rid of half the car.
Yeah, I see that. You got doors off.
Yeah, window out, the whole front end cut out.
Yeah.
Alright, we got most of the wheel wells cut out. A little cleaning up I gotta do, but I'll do that off camera. Took some rough measurements from this car to the 2007. I mean, they're close. The 2007 is a little bit wider, which I kind of figured. So I don't know. I may end up doing. Well, I know I'll have to do some custom wheel well work to make this fit over that, but that's okay. That's part of the fun, is figuring all this stuff out as we go. So I think I pretty much got everything off of this that I can get off of it to kind of help lighten it. So I think what I want to do is I kind of want to do some more exploratory deconstruction on the 2007. So I'm going to jump over on that. I think what I want to do now is I want to take this off. I want to see what's under this, because this is about where the cowl, this part here, and like all of this is going to end up trying to fit, is in this general area. So I want to take this off, see how much room I have underneath it, see what I'm working with. I have no idea how this comes off. No idea whatsoever. I'm assuming they're just clips or something. Yep. Right here. I have no intention of using this piece. I just basically want to see what's under it so I can kind of plan ahead. It's kind of hard to plan ahead too far ahead, but just so I have a general idea of what's under it. And that. Okay, so we got a couple screws here, or whatever that thing is. I think that's the sensor for the headlights, to sense how dark it is so they know when to kick on. Feels like something around here is holding it in. I don't know if it's under the speaker or not. It is not. There's a screw way in under there that I am going to have a heck of a time to get to. Then we've got some bolts here. One there. So there's a screw under here mounted to this bracket, but I don't know what else that bracket gets hooked to. So it goes way under there, and I can see other clips and stuff that come up through it, so it's attached to something else. So I can't really take that one off right now. But I can take these other ones off. I can kind of get a better look at what's under there. Need to quit setting stuff down. I can't find it once I set it down. so apparently this part is molded to this part. So I can't take one up without the other. And there's something holding it down right here. Looks like it's just a clip, but I can't tell. But I can kind of get an idea of what's under there. Doesn't actually look like a whole lot. A couple wires that look like they can be relocated. That's not a big deal. Got the fresh air intake here, which that's probably going to end up getting moved. And whatever this bracket is over here. But it actually looks like there's plenty of room under there for adjustments, which is exactly what I'm going to have to do. Then I have to modify all of this to make this cowl section on the 68 fit. So eventually at some point, all this sheet metal here is going to have to go, this part of the dash is going to have to go. And that just pulls up out of there. Alright, well, that'll be a project for another time. But that's about as far as I'm going to get today. I'm going to go through, I'm going to clean up all the wheel wells and everything I cut off of the 2007. I'm going to go through, clean those up. Clean up a bunch of the areas that I cut yesterday, because I did leave a couple lifts here and there. It was just a rough cut just to get it out of there. Same with around the rear wheel wells. Clean that up. And then hopefully next time I make a video, I'll have some more room in this garage, and then I think maybe I'm going to see about taking this 68 off of this frame and just have it up on blocks. Kind of free up a little bit of space, roll this frame outside. Now I spent a lot of time on this frame that's under the 68 now. I'm not going to scrap it. It may be a project for a future video. I don't know, but I'm not going to scrap it. We'll find a use for it. But until next time, like, follow, share, notifications, all that stuff that you can do if you don't want to miss this build. Until next time.